Welcome, adventurers, to the ultimate Middle-earth quest. Are you ready to traverse the lands from the Shire to the fiery depths of Mount Doom? This is no ordinary journey. We're testing your knowledge of the legendary. Which character is referred to as the Steward of Gondor in The Lord of the Rings? Denethor is the Steward of Gondor, ruling in the absence of the true king. His son is Faramir. What is the Sindarin name for the Misty Mountains in J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth? The correct answer is Ered Mithrin, which means Grey Mountains in Sindarin, where the Misty Mountains or Hithaglir in Elvish are located. In the book, who is given the title Shield Maiden of Rohan? Eowyn is given the title Shield Maiden of Rohan for her bravery and courage in the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. What is the name of the most powerful of the Rings of Power in Tolkien's Middle-earth? The One Ring is the most potent of all rings of power, forged by Sauron to control the others and rule Middle-earth. Which creature gives Frodo the infamous sting in The Hobbit? Gollum, a wretched former hobbit, gives Frodo the Sting Sword in The Hobbit, which Frodo later names Sting in The Lord of the Rings. What plant do Samwise Gamgee and Frodo Baggins primarily eat on their journey? Lembas bread, known as way bread, is elvish provision that sustains the travelers with just a bite. In Tolkien's Legendarium, what is the name of the hidden elven kingdom known as the Hidden Rock? Gondolin, also known as the Hidden Rock, was a secret elven city in J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium, protected by mountains and hidden from Morgoth. Who is the oldest of the wizards in The Lord of the Rings? Gandalf, also known as Mithrandir, is the oldest of the wizards in The Lord of the Rings. What are the gigantic elephant-like creatures used in battle by Sauron called? Oliphants are massive creatures resembling elephants, used by Sauron's forces in battle, particularly in the Battle of Pelennor Fields. What is the term used in Tolkien's world for an individual with the blood of elves and men? In Tolkien's world, a person with elven and human ancestry is known as a half-elf, like Arwen and Elrond. What ancient underground dwarven city do the Fellowship of the Ring journey through with the help of Gandalf? Moria is the ancient underground dwarf city also known as Khazad-dûm, where Gandalf faces the Balrog in The Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the volcano where the One Ring is ultimately destroyed? Mount Doom is the volcanic peak in Mordor where the One Ring is unmade, fulfilling the quest of Frodo and Sam. Who is the author of the Red Book of Westmarch within Tolkien's fictional world? Frodo Baggins is the author of the Red Book of Westmarch, in which he recorded the events of The Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the magical river that flows through Lothlorien? The correct answer is Celebrant. This mystical river flows through the enchanted forest of Lothlorien, home to the elves. Which character is the daughter of Elrond and considered one of the most beautiful females in Middle-earth? Arwen, the daughter of Elrond, is revered for her beauty and plays a significant role in the romantic storyline of The Lord of the Rings. What powerful artifact does Frodo carry, known as the Feel of Galadriel? The Phial of Galadriel is a gift from Galadriel, containing the light of Arundil's star. It shines with holy light, aiding Frodo in darkness. What is the name of the tree worshipped by the Ents in The Lord of the Rings? Treebeard is the Ent who is the guardian of Fangorn Forest and is worshipped by the Ents living there. In Tolkien's world, what is the Sindarin word for friend? The Sindarin word for friend is melon, famously spoken at the doors of Durin in Lothlorien. What magical artifact does Aragorn carry that is broken and later reforged? Narsil, the sword of Elendil, was broken but reforged as Anduril, wielded by Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the star-shaped flower that grows in Lothlorien and is favored by the elves? Nifredil is the star-shaped flower cherished by the elves in Lothlorien for its beauty and significance in Middle-earth. What type of creature is Gollum before he is corrupted by the One Ring? Gollum, originally named Smeagol, was a hobbit-like creature known as a Stor before being corrupted by the One Ring. What is the name of the elvish land known as the Grey Havens? Valinor, also called Aman, is the elvish land known as the Grey Havens. It is a place where elves can find peace and eternal happiness. What is the name of the sword that Frodo is given by Bilbo in The Lord of the Rings? Sting is the name of the sword given by Bilbo to Frodo. It glows blue in the presence of orcs or goblins. Which character in The Lord of the Rings has the epithet Lord of the Eagles? Gwaihir is known as the Lord of the Eagles and plays a significant role, aiding the Fellowship and Gandalf in times of need. What creature does Legolas ride throughout the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Legolas rides a majestic dwarf pony named Arod, known for its speed and agility, aiding him in various quests. What is the name of the ship that carries Frodo into the West at the end of the story? The ship is called the White Ship, departing the Grey Havens, symbolizing Frodo's final journey to the Undying Lands. In Tolkien's world, what is the name of the ancient fortress city built into the mountains of Gondor? Minas Tirith is the mighty city and capital of Gondor, known for its imposing white walls and being the last defense against Sauron. What powerful object does Pippin look into, leading him to pledge his service to Denethor in Minas Tirith? The Palantir allows one to communicate across vast distances, but it can also be used to manipulate them. Pippin sees Sauron through it. What creature serves as a steed for the Nazgul in The Lord of the Rings? Wargs are wolf-like creatures that the Nazgul ride. They are powerful and fearsome mounts in the service of the Dark Lord Sauron. Who is the author of the poem All That Is Gold Does Not Glitter in The Lord of the Rings? Aragorn is the author. The poem describes him and his future importance despite his humble appearance and origins.